This is the new device from Google, the Pixel Fold. I have been using this for the last 48 hours. And let's get something out of the way. Are the cameras of this device any good? Let me show you right now some samples of pictures and videos that I took with this device. And I'm gonna give you my opinions and also share with you the specs. So first thing, as you can see from the pictures and video samples, they are very good, just like any other Pixel from before. Amazing HDR, good color, super good stabilization for the videos, and also amazing results in low light. Also amazing job when it comes to a portrait picture. Now, what are you getting as far as the specs on the cameras? Basically, this is a Pixel 7 Pro in a form of a tablet. What you're getting is a main sensor with 48 megapixels. It can record video in up to 4K 60. The front camera is an 8 megapixel and it can record also video in 4K 60. So basically the results of the cameras are gonna be the same. Nothing less, nothing better than a Pixel 7 or Pixel 7 Pro. It's the same quality, the same results. Now, I'm not gonna waste your time talking about the specs. I'm gonna include the specs in a link in the description of this video so you can click on it and read the specs. But let's start talking about the price of this device, which I think, in my opinion, it's way too expensive. The 256 gigabyte internal storage starts at $1,799 plus tax. You're basically looking at paying almost $1,900 when you add the tax. If you want to go with the 512 gigabyte internal storage, I'm assuming that's going to be probably, I don't know, $22,000, $23,000. That's a lot of money. You can buy a full frame camera with that money. You can buy a MacBook with that money. It's a lot of money for this device. Also, I'm going to tell you right now several things that I don't like about this and for why I feel like you're not going to take full advantage of the screen size. So basically, when you open Facebook, take a look at this. There's Facebook and there are black bars on both sides. Now, when you open the tablet, you see how the tablet looks like when it's closed, or the phone. When you open this in this way, Facebook should open and look full screen. But no, in order to see full screen for Facebook, you have to flip the device like this. So now when you're holding the device with your right hand, you're putting the fingers on the lens of the camera. I don't understand this concept or this design or why Facebook is working this way. You should be able to open the device this way. There's a reason why it folds. So when you open it like this, you should be able to see Facebook full screen. Now that's Facebook. Take a look at Instagram. Instagram also big bars on both sides. And Instagram, it's even worse. It doesn't matter if you put the phone on one way or another. Instagram is still not gonna be in full screen. So as you can see, there are two apps right there that are not taking advantage of the full screen size. So what is the point? Facebook and Instagram, two of the social medias that people spend most of their time on those social media. So what's the point of having a device with this size where you cannot really take advantage of the full screen using those two social medias? Now, also take a look at YouTube. When you open YouTube, again, this is how the device is in my hands right now. This is the right way when you open the device. So now look at what happens when you play a video. And by the way, performance is on point. This is really good performance, so no complaints with that. We go full screen. So black bars on the top, black bar on the bottom. Now, if I flip the device, it's even bigger black bars on the top and on the bottom. So I don't understand what's the point of this. I mean, you can zoom in the video, but basically you are losing the quality of the video by stretching the screen or the video all the way like that. Now let's move it to the other side. That's the video, and let's see if we can zoom in. And you can, which is good. But you're basically losing a lot of information of the video because of the aspect ratio of this device. Here's a look at the Google Fit. Again, you're losing information here on the side. There's a black bar. You cannot zoom in here. The other thing that I don't like and I don't appreciate from this device, it's the fingerprint. They put the fingerprint on the power button, which is really thin. As expected, you don't need to have a power button really thick. But when you are holding the device, depending on how you're holding this, the other day when I was trying to reach the power button here, I was losing my grip and the phone was gonna slip out of my hand. And also when you touch, usually other phones that have the Face ID or the fingerprint scanner on the power button, once you tap, it should unlock. With this one, you have to press and then it unlocks. See, you have to press and let it go and then it unlocks. It works. I just don't appreciate the fingerprint scanner right there on the power button. I think it should have been on the screen, just like the Pixel 7 or Pixel 7 Pro. I think it would have been more comfortable just pressing right here and unlocking the screen. The other thing that I'm not too sure about this design is that the device is really, really thin, which I really like and I really appreciate. However, if you don't have nails, it's kind of hard. Like you have to press the size here in order to get some grip so then you can open the tablet. I feel like there should be something right here that will make it easier, maybe something with a texture or something like that. So you can touch that on both sides and try to open the device. I think if you put a case on it, probably that will give you better grip when it comes to open or close, not closing, but opening the other than that, as far as performance, as you can see, I was able to play some high graphic games with no problem. Call of Duty, which is a really intense game, and the device moves and performs really, really good. You get 120 hertz refresh rate. Now, as far as the battery, that's another critique that I have. The battery on this device, I wouldn't say it's horrible, but it's not gonna be great. I think it's gonna be good, but it's not gonna be great. As far as the brightness, it's actually really good. I believe the specs says that the device can reach up to 1200 nit brightness with a nit peak. So 1550 nits of brightness, that's the maximum brightness. So that's actually really, really good. And as you can see, the text looks really clear on the screen, so that's actually good. Other than that, overall opinions on the design, I really, really, really like it. It's a really thin device when you open it. The corners are rounded, really soft, really nice. Like if you put this right here on your hand, when the corners are touching the palm of your hand, they're not hurting you because they're rounded. The hinge mechanism, in my opinion, it's really nice. It feels really sturdy, really solid, and there is no gap at all in between the two screens or the two parts of the phone. And then when you open it, sometimes when you open it, you have to kind of like stretch it a little bit just to make sure that it's opened completely flat. And when you put it on a table, it does lays flat on a table. So that's actually good. But overall, final conclusions, I think battery, it's good, not great. Performance is good, cameras are good, screen is good. My basically complaints are the fingerprint scanner, the way that some apps are not taking advantage of the full screen. Basically Facebook and Instagram, as you already saw here, Facebook again, there's no way to zoom in or zoom out, so you have to flip the device to the other way, which makes no sense because when you open the device, you don't open the device from this way. You open the device from this way, from the front. and same thing with Instagram. So is this worth $1,800 plus tax? In my opinion, I really like and appreciate the concept. I think it's a really nice looking device, nice looking tablet, and I think they did really good with the design. It feels really solid. I just feel like some of the apps, they need to be either optimized. I don't think it's an issue with the tablet. I think it's an issue with the developer of the apps. Like Instagram is probably gonna have to develop an app specifically designed for this particular screen body ratio. Same thing with Facebook. So Facebook can actually open this way in full screen, not this. So anyways, these are my opinions of this tablet. It's nice. I just I'm not sure if it's worth paying about $1,900 with tax in order to use this, but it's a really nice concept, really nice design. So anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a like, subscribe for more, and I will see you later.